Guys, don't push, no, please.
Please, 1 minute, 1 minute.
We'll come back.
Come back.
Whose is this?
Okay,
Last. We'll come back. Just 1 minute. We're coming back.
Okay.
We're coming back.
संजय सब बच्चों लोग को स्टॉप करते हैं
the team which thought about doing something great in this country. Not only for the younger generation, for the professional, our tennis player, but also for those who are the recreational player like me. I play tennis since last 20 years, and for person like me, do we go for the tennis in the morning? And this app is going to make it easier for us, not only to buy the tennis products, find the place where we can play tennis. And this is going to be a great industry over a period of time. IPL is something which is a success story of this country, and I'm pretty sure that TPL is going to be another success story of this country. So congratulations to Krunal and Munal for thinking about TPL, and our Ward Wizard group, Yatin Gupte and Lenader Paes for being the part of this TPL 5 season, and the Bengal team. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Dr. Shah. Actually, I can say one thing, that TPL is a huge success because today is the IPL finale and we see so many of you here. So can we have a huge round of applause for tennis first of all, and then TPL? Yeah, I think I can see future stars already here. And by the way, when Kunal was talking about Mr. Lenader Paes, I was like, I will tell you secrets about him. You want to know secrets about him? Yeah? Okay. Then you got to give me one chocolate. Yeah? Alright. But right now, I'm going to be calling Mr. Yatin Gupte, who is from the Ward Wizard, and his vision for Tennis Premier League is the synergy between TPL and the Ward Wizard group. Sir, can we have you please say a few words?
That we have a special connection with Kolkata since Joy e-bike shares the bond with us. The city is called as Joy City. So it is a special bonding between Kolkata and us. I wish all the teams good luck for TPL 5th season. Thank you.
It was a tough ask because the match got cancelled yesterday and rescheduled for today. So just a personal thank you to every one of you for being here. I got to say that I was in Calcutta yesterday, and the minute that Mrinal and Kunal actually put out that we've got a new Kolkata team, I've been hounded to actually launch the team in Kolkata. And literally the public, the community, the media, the whole sporting fraternity of Kolkata is really excited to have a Bengal team. Very interesting, they originally thought it was going to be a Kolkata team. But today I'd like to welcome a man who has so much of talent in so many different ways. As you get to know him over the next few months and his company and his whole team, I would like to welcome Mr. Yatin Gupte to the Tennis Premier League. I'd like to welcome Ward Wizard Group and all of you young strapping men to the Tennis Premier League. Also on the stage, we've got Dr. Shah, who's not a newcomer to the Tennis Premier League because last year he was sitting in the dugout with me every single match. And he's a good luck charm. He's someone that we really look up to in the Tennis Premier League. And not only the fact of playing tennis for 20 years, but having the passion that he has for the community of India, I think that gentlemen like him can do some wonderful work in our country. So welcome to the Bengal Wizards. That being said, we're still a few months away from our first year, 4 years ago. People wondered whether tennis would become a league that could sustain itself, because there were a few other leagues that happened 1 or 2 years in a row, but after that they did not sustain itself. So I'd like to say a big congratulations to my partners, to the spearheads, to my aces as I call them in the Tennis Premier League, Mrinal and Kunal. Without you, this league would be nothing. So thank you so much for your passion, your hard work. I know all too well behind the scenes what go on. And you guys have such a big heart, and we're not looking to stop here. There's a lot I want to say about these two young men, but in the first year we said we'll sustain ourselves. In the second year we grew bigger to a national league. We had not just the leaders of the men's and women's players of India, but we also had wheelchair tennis. We also had junior tennis. Then in the third year, we said that we would actually take it international. And
So, can we please have Mr. Lenader, Paes, Dr. Vijay Shah, Kunal, Mrinal, and Mr. Gupte to have this logo unveiled?
बैठ जा भाई नीचे आ लो थोड़ा ऐसा हो जाओ मोबाइल मोबाइल ओ मैडम
3, 2, 1, here we go. Bengal Wizards, a huge round of applause for this brand new addition to TPL Aja Maidan mein Bengal Wizards.
मोबाइल मोबाइल नीचे ओ मैडम ये सही है हाँ वही नीचे
thank you very much. Thanks, kids.
सर लाइट सर
Thank you for that. I really want to make a personal welcome to Mr. Gupte and to his whole company, the World Wizards, to the Tennis Premier League. The name of the team itself, Bengal Wizards, let me break that down. I have a personal affinity to Bengal because I was born in Calcutta. I grew up there as a young boy. And to actually have a team from Bengal and Kolkata is something really special for me. Mr. Gupte actually has a company that he will tell you that is based out of Kolkata. So he has affinity with Kolkata. And in that, the name is very unique, so I'll let him tell you that. But for me to have Dr. Shah and Mr. Gupte coming in to the Bengal Wizards, 8th team now in the Tennis Premier League, is something that is very personal to my heart, and I welcome them to the Tennis Premier League. I think the whole state of Bengal is going to be very proud of this team, and I'm going to make sure that with the little experience I have, that we will actually be a team that is in full contention for winning this Tennis Premier League trophy. In that, we look forward to all of the whole state of Bengal coming behind us and supporting us in what we do in our endeavors. And one day I will bring Mr. Gupte and Dr. Shah to Calcutta, to Bengal, and we shall do a big celebration with the people.
लेंडर जी आपको जानना चाहेंगे कि ऐसा क्या है जो क्रिकेट आईपीएल इतना फेमस होता है और टेनिस आईपीएल के लिए अभी भी हम लोग को इतनी मेहनत करनी पड़ती है
यार क्रिकेट आईपीएल ऐसा ही नहीं हुआ, उन लोग ने बहुत मेहनत की है, तो उन लोग का तारीफ भी होना चाहिए। जिस तरह से बीसीसीआई काम करते हैं, जिस तरह से खिलाड़ी काम करते हैं, जिस तरह से पूरा क्रिकेट जो बोर्ड जो होते हैं इतना अच्छा से करते हैं, तो हम लोग सब उससे सीख रहे हैं। शायद टेबल टेनिस हो या कबड्डी हो या टेनिस हो या हॉकी हो या आईएसएल फुटबॉल, हम लोग भी मेहनत कर रहे हैं कि आईपीएल को देख के हम लोग भी काफ़ी सीख सकते हैं। In that, in tennis itself, I am very proud of Kunal and Mrinal because 4 साल से जो जितना काम कर रहे हैं इन दोनों, कोविड आया, कोविड भी निकल गया, तभी भी हम लोग सस्टेन किए हैं इस टेनिस प्रीमियर लीग। तो इसमें बहुत मेहनत जाते हैं behind the scenes, and I'm really proud of the whole tennis Premier League team behind the scenes for sustaining and continuing with having 4 great seasons. और हर साल जो होते हैं, we keep raising the bar. First season we had, everyone said, will you come back again? Then we came back and had a brilliant second season, did better than the first season. The third season, got washed out because of COVID. तब लोग कह रहे थे कि after COVID will we be able to have a league. Last year we came back with a league, and now we're going to have international players in the league. My humble submission today was to try and bring Grand Slam players to this league. That will be a first that we have here in India. So for me to now follow up on that, I hope that in our Bengal Wizards team itself, we can get a Grand Slam champion. It will be really nice. Now we're in the process of getting all the players together, and last year we had a really good turnout, but we lost out on two big names last year. One was Goran Ivanisevic, he could not come, and the other was on Matt Ebden. Matthew Ebden was one of my doubles partners who I played with, and also he's a Wimbledon champion, and he missed out last year. He got injured in the last tournament of the season, so it was a bit of a sad spot, so to say. But this year we look to grow bigger and better. And now with our new Bengal Wizards team, hopefully we can also have a Grand Slam champion in our team to help us win this trophy.
लैंडर जी आपसे जानना चाहेंगे कि रेसलिंग फेडरेशन के ऊपर भी बहुत भारी संकट आया हुआ है जो लोग
Next, this is the Tennis Premier League. Let's stay there, no? It's a very interesting question. I feel like the more tournaments you have and the more exposure you give to the youth, the better experience they will have. So I feel like when I grew up in the 80s, there was zero international ATP or WTA tournaments in the country. I feel like, to answer your question, if these sort of leagues like we have IPL, ISL, Table Tennis League, Badminton League, Tennis League, if these events, with these events, you can see how many great players are emerging. Let's look at the simple question of the IPL. In cricket today, we can confidently say we can have 3 playing 11s for the country. You look at the quality of cricketers that are coming out now. You look at the quality of football players, badminton. Look at the quality of badminton players that are coming out because of the leagues and the exposure. Likewise, I think tennis Premier League will be a great boost to the morale and the confidence of the youth to come up and play better quality tennis. Also, I will say this, that sport is a great vehicle to bring community together. A tennis ball or a cricket ball or a football don't understand religion, caste, color, creed, dialect, language. They don't understand all of this. But they understand effort, hard work, passion, and your passion for life. So for me, I think tennis as a sport brings community together. And that is why I'd like to humbly say thank you to these two men for coming forward and joining me, not just in the Tennis Premier League, but also bringing their passion and their business acumen, their passion for the community to the state of Bengal and to tennis as a whole in the country. I can speak of Dr. Shah, who's been playing tennis for about 20 years now. He's been a good luck charm to me. Last year he sat in my dugout in the box and we were playing matches and winning. I would like to thank him very much for bringing Mr. Gupte to the Tennis Premier League. In that, I'd also like to thank Mr. Gupta and his whole team that are standing around us here. I think the vision of the company coming in, where Tennis Premier League and his vision as a man can partner together to do good in India, that is the real motive that I have, is to use sport as a vehicle to do good in our country. They're a little different. I don't have a tennis racket in hand now. There's a lot that goes into it, sustainability, finance, legal. We just designed a new app so it can reach to people all around the globe, because then in a couple years we want to go international also, right? So now we sustained ourselves in 4 years in India. A lot of our owners have international business. So in that we want to go international. So the things of growing as a league, those are the things that we're in focus right now. At the end of the day, most business is all based on ROIs, on systems, on product quality, and on understanding what the masses need and giving it to them. So that is a little different than understanding a backspin or a topspin on a forehand. I'm going to throw that open to these two young men because they're actually great businessmen. Do you have any ideas? Doctor?
We have acquired the book. Now we want to make it bigger and bigger.
Thank you, sir.
In the last 5 years, I saw a bit of a downward trend. But then it is very encouraging now because I've seen the numbers, right? The number of children playing tennis. I grade that as the leading grandma. The number of children playing the tennis has gone up by 20% from 2020 to 2023 where we're sitting today. And that is also thanks to COVID because tennis is an individual sport. Team sport, you know, through that whole lockdown time people weren't playing so much. But when you get to play tennis, it's not like you need a tennis court to play tennis. You can play in your own living room. You can put your sofa as your net and hit over it. You can, like, Mr. Gupta is actually good at table tennis. Back at home, the dining table, when the meals weren't happening, you put kitab rakhte hain aur uske upar khelte hain. So tennis is such an interesting sport that you can play yourself against a wall, against the wall of your building, it's in your garage, in your living room. I've broken many showcases of my parents growing up playing tennis. So these are the tricks. So for me, winning Grand Slams is wonderful. Winning Grand Slams, standing on a podium, winning Olympic medals, standing on a podium are wonderful. But the health of a community is at its grassroots levels. Because if you look at our podiums, in the whole of the Olympics, we won 7 medals. Those 7 medals we won in Tokyo are the largest we've ever won in the history of Olympics for us in India. That's 7 people. 7 people out of 1.4 billion. Whereas in the grassroots, where you make a difference in schools, colleges, community, that is where the real health of a nation is. And I think sport comes together to bring people together in playing, enjoying. You know, we talk a lot about physical fitness, but post-COVID, mental fitness has become a huge issue. If I sit and talk to doctor about mental health, you know, my father's a doctor of sports medicine, so I can sit and talk to Dr. Shah a lot about mental health. But in that, sports creates endorphins. Sports creates happiness, teaches you leadership, teaches you teamwork. Today we're all coming from different parts of the city, but we're all smiling and enjoying ourselves here today. You know, that's what sport is. It's made me meet 2 new friends, which is lovely. I'm going to stand on their shoulders and try and better the quality of all the children in our community. I think the retirement of our Grand Slam champions in India, you're seeing a bit of a lull. Because the question itself that's asked is based on champions. It's not based on the number of kids playing. The number of kids playing has grown a lot. And I think Tennis Premier League is a front runner encouraging that. And the sustainability of it is encouraging that. But yes, I think that it will take a good 7 to 8 years to build champions again in the Grand Slam level and in the top level. Yes, ma'am. I do think so, and that's why the format of Tennis Premier League is to not just bring men's players. Tennis is the only sport in the world, up till recently, that has equal prize money for women and for men. Equal opportunity for women and for men. And in Tennis Premier League, we decided to have men, women, wheelchair tennis, and children. So you see, the youth that we promote through the youth program is very big. For me, I want that to grow and grow. Yes. So IPL, actually BCCI now has done such a wonderful job that the women's team is getting the same prize money as the men. And that probably followed what WTA and ATP are doing. In tennis, we've had that since 1973. The ATP was formed. And then Martina Navratilova, one of my favorite mixed doubles partners, Martina Hingis, Billie Jean King, who I played world team tennis for at the Washington Castles. they came together and created this equal prize money and equal opportunity. I think that the world is a much better place when there's proper equality and fairness to every man and woman just alike. Are you guys going to ask these two gentlemen a few questions? Come on.
What Wizard as a team, the name is Bengal Wizards. We are in collective with actually our brand name is Joy. Joy, as I said, brings cinema.
कौन बोलेगा राजा बोले राजा ने सवाल किया है आगे तुमसे बोलिए कहाँ है राजा ये राजा
And also
थैंक यू बोला जी
because he's
जिन्हें जिन्हें याद आएंगे
which we are entering into.
ये शादी
Sir, in the near
शादी
future, it is general Bengal weather. In the near future, some other states will also join.
अलग से कर लो भाई
Make a match state for this.
कानून करके
Currently, we are focusing on fifth season. This is what I can say. We want to be successful in this particular season, and later on we will take decisions as per as the performance gives.
थैंक यू सर
अरे भाई बस करना
हम लोग ऐसे ही करते हैं हम लोग ऐसे ही करते हैं थैंक यू रिपोर्ट एंडी वन कैसे करेंगे आज थैंक यू इसी ट्रैफर्ड लगाया इतना अच्छा शूट है
10 साल शूट करना में बोला कि इन लोग से पूछ ले इसलिए पूछ रहे हो हो गया ये करके हो गया
तो सर थैंक यू बोलो बस हो गया
नहीं वो रेंडर ने खुद बोला कि इनको पूछ लो इसलिए पूछ रहे हो बस हो गया उसने खुद ही बोला धन्यवाद आपका बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद और पूछ
Sanya was part of the team and things, and then we've also got mentors that come in. And that's what we're looking to do, is we're looking to bring in quality people to keep growing the sport.
धन्यवाद
थैंक यू
Thank you guys. Thank you.